Greetings everyone. Today I'm talking about the highlights from GSTAT National Workshop on e-filing of appeals before GSTAT held on 15th of June 2026 at India Habitat Center, New Delhi. The occasion was graced by eminent personalities like Justice Dr. Sanjay Kumar Mishra, President GSTAT, Justice Mayank Kumar Jain, Member Judicial Principal Bench GSTAT, Shri Balasubramaniam ji, Joint Secretary Department of Revenue, Shri Rajiv Kapoor, Technical Member Delhi Bench GSTAT, Shri Priyank Bharti, Additional Secretary, and Shri Manish Senaji, the CEO of GSTN, and Shrimati Sangeeta Sharma, the Technical Member Ghaziabad Bench. Friends, in this, many points were taken up, certain important highlights of which are: first, there was a discussion that what about the appeals at the first appellate level that have become time barred, and what was the view of the members who were there, not in the capacity as judges, of course, a disclaimer, and this is a commentary which is based upon my hearing and my learning skills, and nothing to G taken as an opinion by GSTAT. So what it was highlighted, that there is no direct condonation power which is going to be exercised by the tribunal in such matters. However, the president highlighted that some special bench they are in the process of forming for discussing certain matters, because direct condonation cannot be provided as per the Supreme Court judgment. Also, the condonation power of the tribunals, even the high courts, is limited. So considering that, they will be taking up the matters of communication versus served. In such cases, they are even thinking of bringing a one-time MNST for these purposes, considering the pre-deposit issues, because the appeals at the first appellate level in this case could not be taken up. And friends, let me add one point, that in such cases where even APL 04 is not directly issued, the appeals on the portal can be filed in APL 02 form before the GSTAT. Direct condonation will not be granted, but definitely the issues of communication versus served will be taken up by the concerned bench, and the matters of such nature are already being taken up by the principal bench or are in progress. Now, coming towards the issue of who is going to be the respondent, the members highlighted that it is as per Rule 33. It is always the commissioner who is the mandatory respondent, and the same should be adhered to. However, when the query was raised as it asked for two mandatory respondents, the issue is yet to be resolved. However, on the portal, it asks for two members, two respondents to be put in there, which is a mandatory condition. But as per Rule 33, it is always the commissioner who is going to be the respondent. And friends, that was clearly visible from the first judgment also of the GSTAT in Sterling and Wilson, where the respondent was none other than the commissioner of Odisha. There is reference to certain rules in GSTAT procedural rules where there is reference to manual filing. The president, along with other members, clearly highlighted that there is no process that is going to be filing of the manual appeal, or even not even a single document manually will be taken or will be asked by any of the benches across nation. And he particularly highlighted, as the rules were framed quite in the past, so some have the manual references which will be taken in the due course and will be amended. So as of now, the tribunal is fully digital from the scratch till the end. Hearings, however, can go in the hybrid mode. Now, taking up the very contentious issue of 16(2)(c, the president highlighted that the identical question of law are under the prerogative of principal bench, and not the identical question of law in fact. It is only the identical question of law, maybe across the different pans or the same pan. So as such, there is no mechanism on the portal to consolidate same. You can file an application for consolidation, and whatever transfer request is there on the portal is with regard to transfer from one bench to another. Right, so 16(2)(c) matters also. As you know, tribunal cannot go into the constitutional validity of any statutory provision, being the part of the statute itself. But yes, if whatever the questions of law or the questions of fact will be involved in it, will definitely be taken by the tribunal by sitting in the benches from time to come. Now, friends, if you are filing appeal at wrong benches, as was the complaint by many of the members, that many appeals from the department side as well from the taxpayer side are being filed in the wrong benches. So in that case, the tribunal is itself transferring those appeals to the relevant bench, and sometimes even the PH is being granted to the taxpayer for choosing a wrong bench. Please remember, place of supply cases, ISD cases are certain pointers which goes to the principal bench. So please be careful while putting these pointers. Now, coming towards the next question, as soon as the department files an appeal, so a message through SMS is being sent to the taxpayer. The first one is the intimation. So for filing of the cross objection, the period of 45 days will start from the day the notice will be issued and not from the date of intimation. So when the case actually gets registered. And I know you all must be very tired of the 29 pointers checklist. And in this workshop, it has been highlighted that the 29-point checklist, which somewhere also differs from the rules like scanning, grayscale, colored, DPI, etc. So that 20, and even the affidavits, so that checklist is under reconsideration, and soon the checklist will be reduced and the pointers will be considered in the due course. And friends, if you remember 10th June meeting synopsis that has come, many rules which are in contradiction, GSTAT rules in as per the law or otherwise the filings, are under review. In our complete video, we will be discussing those points also. President Tribunal, along with his team, has categorically mentioned that they are going through the system, and they have made it the way that if your documents, say the invoices or any other document which has already been uploaded on the portal at the time of original adjudication or maybe at the time of first appellate authority, need not to be uploaded again. I think so it's a big relief. Say you have thousands of invoices, you need not to scan those again and upload this. The GSTAT member will have access to those already uploaded. And President categorically mentioned that his leniency was that translation, etc., need not to be uploaded. Where to be uploaded is not dealt in the leniency. So you can upload the relevant document in the relevant columns of SCN, certified order, etc. And you can maintain a flowed a sequence of your appeals as you maintain. So this was clarified by him. So further, if we talk about the translation relaxation that has been given, if it's being asked or it is not even required to be authenticated from any other person, so the relaxation for translation at various benches, at all the benches rather I should say, is applicable as of now. Coming towards the last issue of personal penalty. So in that case, I would like to highlight that the resolution for the director's personal penalty, those people who are not registered, the pre-deposit on those penalties, the resolution is still pending from the GSTAT side, and we expect that soon to become. Friends, one thing I must appreciate about the workshop, the issues, the portal issues, even if individual, have been taken at length by GSTAT. And wherever required, the GSTAT was listening. They were actually coming to the pointers. The members are already equipped with the problems the taxpayers are facing, the difficulties, and they are ready to listen. So if you face any difficulty, raise it on the portal. You can send it through the representations that are duly being considered, and even on the platform itself, the members and the president all were kind enough to consider the points. Yes, that resolution is pending. Yes, they will be taking up the matter, and they assured of granting justice to the taxpayers and actually act as a Nyayamurti for in the times to come. So that's all from the floor of GSTAT workshop. Thank you. These were the small brief views. Many more points were discussed, and stay tuned for more. Thank you.